This week we are DoorDashing in 3 very different locations. We want to figure out what type of market size provides us the best opportunity over the course of a DoorDash shift. In each market, we'll be DoorDashing 2 hours at lunch and 3 hours during the dinner DoorDash shift to keep things consistent during roughly the same exact time windows of the day. Each of these 3 days are just regular weekdays, a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Thursday to try and keep things fair, no weekends thrown in to throw off our numbers. Also, to keep things as fair as I can, these 3 very different markets are all less than an hour from one another, 30 minutes or less each from where we're starting in this video. We're gonna start this whole thing off where I normally do in my DoorDash related videos. If you don't know already, my home market, where I'm from, where I live, Rock Hill, South Carolina. Let me help you get to know this market a little. You're looking at downtown Rock Hill. We have a population of just over 76,000, which makes us the 5th largest city in South Carolina by population. We've got a median household income of about $52,000 annually. Our city has been growing. Within the last 10 years, we opened what became the first Olympic caliber BMX training facility open to the general public on the East Coast. Rock Hill is also where you will find Winthrop University, which, by the way, is where I found my beautiful wife. So that gives you a little better of an understanding of where we're starting. Rock Hill serves as our mid-sized market for our comparison. Now, let's get to our food delivery. Getting started on today's lunch DoorDash. Had to decline my first offer. It looked like this. My second DoorDash offer, I accepted. So we're headed to PetSmart now. I just declined a couple more. I declined this one because it's just heading too far south. I don't want to end up over there. So I landed on this one. I guess we'll go back to PetSmart. Let's do it again. On our way to our next pickup, I declined another one, but then immediately accepted the next. I usually have to decline more than I even am in this video, believe it or not. Just took care of our McDonald's delivery. Let's hope for a couple more good ones before lunch is over. We're gonna take another PetSmart order. Great payout for the mileage. Less than 4 miles, over $17 guaranteed. It is 24 items, but check it out. All 24 items are the same item. So I'm really only having to locate one item, just get 24 of them. This is a fantastic order, let's do it. I found our items in like less than a minute, and look, they're even packaged up in groups of 12 for us. So there's 12, there's 24. That easy, let's go. God, this order makes me so happy. This is gonna make our lunch numbers look really good. I know some people hesitate on those shop and pay orders right there. You might not want to go pick out 24 items at a PetSmart. At PetSmart, this isn't true of other places, but PetSmart orders are typically going to be repeat items like that. Sometimes you'll see a quantity number in the 50s. Like you'll see quantity 50. And it's just like 50 live crickets, and they literally get them for you. Finding the items at PetSmart is incredibly easy. I would not let the quantity keep you from taking a great payout on an order just because you don't want to do the shopping. It really does not take that long. Just dropped off that order. I'm in the handicap parking. I do this a lot when I'm like dropping off or picking up, and I know I'm only going to be here for like 20 seconds. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if you're a dasher or if you're not a dasher, because I bet opinions will differ based on people who do this normally or don't do this. Am I an asshole for that, or am I an efficient asshole? I don't have any data to back it up, but I think what happens on the end of these shifts, at lunch or dinner, is a lot of the orders that get passed up by all the dashers for the entire shift, you end up getting offered them all back to back to back at the end of the shift, and they all just suck because they've all been picked through and rejected so many times. So you see all these orders here I've just been declining repeatedly. All right, our lunch shift is over. I made $41.75 during those 2 hours. We're gonna get back out here at 5 o'clock for the dinner shift from 5 to 8. We'll go over the numbers more in depth. We're gonna talk about some of our efficiency metrics, but I will save that analysis for later when we can combine lunch and dinner statistics. So I'm gonna enjoy this middle portion of the day, and then we'll get back to work. All right, let's see what kind of damage we can do at dinner. I got an order to start us off. Very similar to what we did to start off lunch. Shop and pay order going south on the interstate, pays $7 or so. So let's get started. I did decline a couple again before I got that one. I'm not gonna show you every single one I declined this shift, but I'll talk about what my acceptance rate was. Yeah, you'll just have to take my word for it. I couldn't even record that delivery because bro opened the door before I could even knock. So I wasn't prepared. Oh my goodness. I hate not being prepared, man. Man, it's been quiet this 5 o'clock hour. Hoping that things turn around on this dinner shift. All right, guys, we got something to move on here. I accepted this order from you already know who. PetSmart coming in clutch today. So this gives us something to do, but the fact that we only had one completed delivery in the 5 o'clock hour, not good, not good. So it's time to move. Let's do some serious work in these next 2 hours to bring our average back up. Got my PetSmart order. Hold up, what? Doors won't open up. Oh my God. What the hell, PetSmart? You trying to trap me in here? Golly. Crazy. Imagine if Lizzo was trying to get through those doors. Sheesh. You guys saw that hidden tip there, and now Grubhub has jumped in with a decent offer. I'm gonna pause the DoorDash and take care of this instead. So the rebound from our bad 5 o'clock hour has been pretty strong. Let's keep it up. About an hour and a half left, and maybe a little less than that on our dinner shift. Final delivery made at 8:06, which means we went 1/10 of an hour over the time we were gonna do. I'll adjust for that in the numbers. Actually, after a couple hidden tips on that last stack delivery, we made $18.50 off that. So pretty good shift. I will see you when I return home and we'll review these numbers. All right, guys, we made $110.73 today. Here are the screenshots to prove it. We did that in 5.1 hours. That's $21.71 an hour. Pretty good. It took us 65 miles of driving to do it. That's $1.70 per mile that we made. That is the impressive number. As someone who's DoorDashed for 2 years now, that's a great number. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am to see how these numbers stack up during the rest of this series in our big market and in our small market. The big market is next on Welty.
Whoa, you let your feet run wild. Time has come as we are.